What's up, gamers? We're back. It's another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Now, Konami has released a brand new theme for Doom of Dimensions. If you don't know, um, this is the next course set coming out in July here. For us, it would be, I believe, sometime in September. I love the code set name. It's Dude. I love it. It's great. Now, we do got translations. Again, big shout out to Ignithia on Reddit. Megara, the Splendid Storm. If you have Mystical Space Typhoon in your graveyard, or if your opponent controls no spells or traps, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Megara once per turn this way. If a Splendid Storm quick play spell card or MST is activated, you can special summon one Splendid Storm monster from your deck with a different name for the monster you control, and you are locking the wins. They're wins! We're making wins good again! Eldham, the Splendid Storm. If you have MST in your graveyard, or same deal as Megara, you can special summon it. No one will special summon, add one Splendid Storm monster or MST from your deck to your hand, and you can only use this effect once per turn. We have a MST Searcher. Everything has come full circle. Oh my goodness. Sven, the Splendid Storm. Same summoning condition. No special summon, add a spell or trap or MST from your deck to your hand. So, grabs monsters, grab spells and traps, or you grab MST. Nice! Pretty good. Closea, the Splendid Storm, level 6 winged beast, cannot be destroyed by battle card effects while your opponent controls no spells or traps. Interesting, so they really want your opponent controls no spells or traps. Stun players, beware! Your opponent will be searching MST with this deck. When a quick play spell card is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. There's no more special summon, add up to one Splendid Storm and one MST from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and you're locked to win monsters. Valrune, this Dazzling Splendid Storm, level 9 to win Aqua. They are all different types, which is interesting. But they are all wind, which is fine. Let's see here. Closea, the Splendid Storm. We just did Closea. Valrune. 0 attack, 3000 defense, you got it. If a quick play spell card is activated, quick effect, special summon this card from your hand. And when your opponent activates a monster effect while you have MST in your grave, oh my god, they want you to play MST. MST QCR stocks to the roof! You can negate that effect, and you have 2 more mystical space activities in your graveyard, you can destroy that monster. Wow. If MST is activated while this card in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. They really the spell trap haters, man. Whew. And then we have Phoenix, the Blazing Splendid Storm. This is the is that Ho? Is that you? I'm kidding. That's nowhere near close to Ho. Damn, they look really nice though. My goodness. That looks nice. We have Phoenix, the Blazing Splendid Storm, level 10 Wind Pyro. That is a very unique type of attribute. I think that might be the first Wind Pyro in the game. Oh my god. If a quick play spell card is activated, special summon this card from your hand. If a quick play spell card is activated while it's on, I assume this is from when it's on the field, you can target up to 2 players your opponent controls, return them to the deck. Nice! And if ST is activated, all those cards in your graveyard, special summon it. The quick play spell is Tribute. Activate one of the following, but you only use one effects once per turn. Add a level 4 Splendid Storm monster from your deck to your hand. Add MST from your graveyard to your hand. And this card destroyed by MST, you can set it. Manifestation. Send a Splendid Storm from your deck to the graveyard. Add MST. Same deal. So add a Splendid Storm monster or MST. Send a Splendid Storm, and then draw 2. Then you have a Splendid Sword Karma quick play spell in your hand. Discard one of those cards. Otherwise, discard your hand. You better have fucking MST. There are 800 cards that get you to MST. You better have MST so you don't discard your goddamn hand. A continuous trap. Cyclone is MST's original OCG name. Nah, that makes sense. Oh yeah. Got you. Authority of the Splendid Storm. Once it continues trap, once per turn, target 3 quick play spell cards in your graveyard, including a Splendid Storm card. Apply each of the following effects. Shuffle them in the deck and draw a card. When monsters you control gain 300 attack defense from the end of this turn. And once per chain, if MST is activated, you can target a face of card your opponent controls, negate its effects. And if this card is destroyed by MST, you can set this card. So, from what I'm getting is, this deck wants to constantly get to MST, pop stuff, set MST again, grab MST, activate it again. Right? The idea is you get MST from all the monsters, and the big one, you're locking the wins, which is fine, whatever. The idea is you have 2 big dudes, or I guess 2 big birds. I assume this is a bird. I assume that, if any, I'm just gonna assume it's a water bird. And you got the thunderbird. You have 2 birds on the field to constantly. You have a monster negate with the water one, and then you have 2 bounces with Phoenix. Right, every time you activate MST, right, which is a quick play spell card, they always summon themselves back. And these guys always special summon themselves as long as your opponent has no spells and traps. I wonder how your opponent has no spells or traps. You're constantly destroying them with MST. Of course, all the quick play spell cards get you to MST. All 3 of them, as a matter of fact. And if they're destroyed by MST specifically, you can set them, and then on your next turn. You can grab another one or grab another monster. My only main problem with this is, since they are centered around MST, which is great, believe me, I love MST as much as the next person. I believe in negates. I think they should have put a negate on MST. It would have been really funny, believe me, if any of these monsters says, if you activated MST in response to your opponent's card effect activation, you can negate that effect. One of them should have put that on there on MST. It would have been so funny. But closest we got is Valrune, which is good enough, right? I think this stuff is fine. The Windlock is abysmal, of course. I believe Wind is like the worst attribute in the game. I'm not counting Divine because that would obviously be the obvious answer. But Wind, of course, the OCG has Baron and Apple. We don't have it here. Even then, like, what has been the most prominent Wind archetypes that's not Speedroid? We haven't really had a prominent Wind archetype. And because of that, I do think that they probably will give them competent enough Wind stuff. Like a generic like Link 2 that gets a quick play or something. Because this seems fine. The idea is the deck you always want to activate MST. Everything in this damn deck gets MST one way or another. But this is obviously from the looks of it, just like a standard control deck. You really can't extra deck spam because of the Windlock. At any point you activate Megara, Eldam, or Sven, or it's mainly just Megara and Closea. They Windlock you. The other 2 don't. But this obviously is like a starter. This is a starter. This is another starter. This stuff is good. This stuff is fine. I think it's fine. No, I'm glad that MST is getting some love, of course. But at the moment, this doesn't really have a good not a banging game plan. The game plan is I'm going to pop as many spells and traps and bounce stuff away back into the deck as often as I can. The one thing I hate, the Wind monster you control gain 300 attack till the end of this turn. Sure, man, that's cool. I would have rather preferred a target pop like MST. It's also very greedy. Jesus, 3 quick play spell cards, including a Splendid Storm, fine. But realistically speaking, you want to be on 3 MST and then like some number of these quick plays. But yeah, deck is. I think they're fine. They're fine. We're probably going to see like how people are going to be cooking with this, but I think they'll be fine. MST coming back, dude. It's great. It's great, man. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.